All right. Hoping that I'm live. It looks like I'm live. The Gentlemen's Club live stream. All right. All right, gentlemen, it looks like I'm live. It's been a couple of years. It has been a couple of years. Let me just open up my iPad real quick and just follow up, make sure that everything is working smoothly because it's been such a long time since I used the OBS software and got all of this stuff interconnected with my computer and up and running and all that. So one can only hope that this is looking good and sounding good. All right, let me just go to my channel here. And it shows that I am live. It says Gentlemen's Club Whiskey live stream. And if I click on this, all right. All right, everything is looking good. Let me just check to make sure that I can hear myself real quick. For sure. All right. We're up in this thing, man. Oh, man, what do I want to talk about today? There's a little bit of delay here, but it's not too bad. It's looking pretty good. Let me see if I can up this quality real quick to 1080p, 60 frames a second, and let me see what that looks like on the iPad. I'm hoping that that's looking pretty good on your end. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know how I'm looking. All right. I think I'm done checking myself out now. I can go ahead and get started with this video. Everything is operating correctly. Somebody gave me a like. I don't know who it is. It's probably my friend at Sushi here in Japan with me. All right. The things that I want to talk about today, let me back out of this video because there is something that I would like to show you guys. If it is possible to actually share my my screen on the computer here, that would be nice because there are some things that I would like to show you around my channel. You know, I haven't figured out the OBS software that great. So let me just have this open inside the background. Okay, so there's that. And let me just come down here inside of the OBS software and go to the browser window. All right, I shouldn't be looking like that at all. All right. Nope, not Safari. All right. It may be asking too much of me to try to get this set up right now. Let me just open up one more. Let me just try this one last time, guys. And if it doesn't work, then I'm going to go ahead and get on with today's show because I don't want to leave you guys hanging too long inside the background there. Me just fiddling about. Let me type in Gentlemen's Club Whiskey. Click on the channel. All right, it's showing that we're live. And let me go back to the OBS software real quick. Go to the browser window. Click on Safari, which I do not have open up. Look at how this thing is all jacked up, man. I would have had to get this straightened out before I even started. All right, I'm not going to be able to show that to you. Let me just go back to the main camera. Let me just go back to that. I should have tried to get this squared away from the beginning. Anyways, what I had wanted to show you guys is I had did a video. Maybe I could just show you on my iPad real quick. Close that out. You know, on my iPad real quick, I got... Man, this is so rudimentary. I'm supposed to be doing a screen share, but I can't do it at the moment. I did some videos recently. The two that I did most recently was these wine reviews over the Prisoner Wine Company's wines. I did one for this Unshackled Cabernet Sauvignon, and I did one for the Unshackled Sauvignon Blanc, and I have them both right here sitting next to me on the counter right now. And I would just like to apologize live and in real time for both of these videos because, man, you know, I was kind of phoning it in just a little bit on that, on both of those videos. I was kind of phoning it in. And I was looking back at these videos and I realized that I was not taking too much care with my presentation and doing the best job that I possibly could in presenting these wines to you. Of course, I shared all the information that I needed to share about them, but the presentation and how I presented these wines was just, it was just ugly, man. And I feel so bad about it. And I'm surprised people have not been giving me down votes and leaving nasty comments on that, talking about why are you just phoning it in? But anyways, before we go ahead and I tell you guys what I'm talking about, I got both of these sitting on the table right now. You know, there's still, this one I've been drinking almost every single night. This one I only drank once for the review. So I still got much left inside of here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour this. What year is this? This is the 2019 Prisoner Wine Company Unshackled Cabernet Sauvignon. So I'm going to pour a little bit inside of this glass. Now, I want you guys to take a good look at this glass really quickly. You know, it is quite clean as it stands right now, But one of the things that I did wrong was that, you know, inside of my household, right, I wash a glass and just when I'm very lazy, I just let these things air dry. I don't use a towel. I don't use a microfiber towel that is made specifically for glasses or anything like that. I just let it sit and dry. And when I went back and I looked at these videos, especially of the one that I'm getting ready to pour right now, right? I'm looking at this video and this glass just looks absolutely nasty. I mean, it's a clean glass. Don't get me wrong. It's a clean glass, but because I had let it air dry, it just has all these spots all over it. And here I am pouring this wine and drinking it, and I'm having all these close-ups of the bottle, and I'm having close-ups of the wine with the glass being this close to the screen and stuff. And I'm like, oh man, that just absolutely looks a mess. So I apologize for not being up on my presentation. And I'm going to tell you guys the second way that I managed to mess up that video. I think that's all that I'm going to pour for today. You guys see that I got a pretty decent pour there. So let's just go ahead, put this top back on, and we are going to vacuum seal this. This is how you keep these things fresh. I actually use this vacuum seal. What is this called? This brand? It's called VacuVin, right? This is the best thing that you could possibly get for your wine if you don't finish off a bottle in a day. Now, I tested it out. This was a very long time ago, about a year or two ago. You can keep the flavor of a wine fresh by using this VacuVin for about a week, 2 weeks. Possibly you can even stretch it to 3. Once you get to about a month, you can really taste some differences inside of there. But all in all, to keep wine fresh, if you're going to drink it over the course of 1 week, over the course of 2 weeks, something like that, this thing right here, this beautiful invention, I forget, I think it comes from one of them Nordic countries. I forget absolutely where it comes from, but somewhere in Europe. This thing will keep your wine fresh for weeks, at least a couple of weeks minimum, possibly 3, 4, which is about a month, is really stretching it. You will be tasting some differences inside of the wine, but keeps things nice and fresh. So anyways, that was the first thing that I wanted to apologize for, was my dirty presentation. The taste on this one is really nice on this 2019 Unshackled. And I left a little bit of a different review on the actual video itself. It says here that I uploaded the video 12 days ago. It has 120 views on it. And Yeah, I want to apologize about that too, because I said that it was a pretty, I didn't say that it was bad, but I never said that it was good by any stretch of the imagination. The problem was, I was just kind of phoning that review in, and I was just rushing things absolutely too fast. You know, I opened up the bottle fresh, particularly fresh for that video, and I made the pour, and I sat there and I talked for like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then I started assessing the wine. I definitely did not let this thing aerate long enough to have gotten the actual and the proper flavor out of it. And I was judging it because of my, I don't want to say my ignorance, because I know better. I know better. It's not that I'm illiterate in this. I know better that I shouldn't have did that. But yeah, I should have actually let this sit a lot longer and then properly review it after I let it sit inside the glass for a certain amount of time and let it aerate. You know, the second day that I got into this bottle, which is the subsequent day following the actual review, the day that I opened it, you know, I made another pour, and I'm sitting there watching movies on TV. What am I looking at these days? I'm looking at 1883, the MTV series 1883. I just finished that one up. That was pretty good. And now I'm watching the subsequent series of that, the sequel, 1923. So I'm sitting there watching 1923. You know, I'm just having sips, just enjoying myself, relaxing at home. And I was like, man, this smells so good, tastes so much better than it did when I did that review. And then it just clicked, and it dawned on me that, man, I have been getting lazy and disrespectful to you, my audience, inside of these reviews. Not having my glass presentation looking good, you know, not letting the thing aerate long enough. And I'm judging it by these low standards because I'm making mistakes on my end. So I just want to apologize to you guys specifically for that. But man, this tastes so good, especially for the price. Let me see, do I have it written down somewhere? I might have to get on the internet and try to find that out. I don't have that anywhere here. Let's go to the prisonerwinecompany.com, and I'm going to tell you the price on this one. But it was something really cheap and affordable. Let's go to the shop. I'm sorry I can't share the screen with you guys on this one, but that will happen inside the future. The 2022 release is $30 US. And I think all the previous releases was $30 as well. $30 is a really good price. No, sorry, mistake. My mistake, hands up. 26 US dollars. 26 US dollars. But that is a very, very affordable price, not just for a wine in general, but for a good wine. And this is a good wine. I believe I had mentioned inside of my review that once I was done with this bottle that I would not drink this again. That would be a lie. I will be replenishing this bottle every chance that I get. I'm inside of Japan right now, but I go back to Hawaii for business trips every now and then. And I like to buy my wine there at the US prices and then bring it back into Japan to enjoy, because the Japan prices are really marked up. This is, I believe, 5,000 Japanese yen here, which feels like $50 to us. Let's just say essentially it's double the price of what you would be paying inside the United States. Not really, but kind of, sort of, right? But I said inside of that review that, no, it's good for what it is, but I wouldn't be revisiting this one again. But yeah, that has proven to be a lie. Every subsequent day that I make a pour of this, And this is my 4th time drinking it. But man, this is absolutely amazing stuff here. The winemaker's notes on this: aromas of plum and blackberry with a hint of olive, vibrant flavors of black stone fruit and dried herbs with solid tannin structure result in a flavor-forward Cabernet Sauvignon with balanced acidity. Very balanced drink here. The fruity flavor it's subtle enough for it to be smooth, not for it to be too hard, but it goes down easy enough. It's just a very relaxing, enjoyable wine, man. And I don't think I'm necessarily going to take that review down. If anybody says otherwise, that, you know, I was talking out of my backside and that I was wrong, I'm just going to redirect them to this live video here to rectify the situation and clear things up. But yeah, this is so much better than what I thought it was, man. This is really, really, truly a good wine. Is it as good as my favorite wine, which is called The Prisoner? I don't even think I have any more. Yes, I do. It's inside the other room, but, you know, I can't just pause a live video and go inside of there and get it. I'm not going to leave you guys unattended. But I do have the red blended of The Prisoner. That it still remains to be my favorite red wine. But, man, this Cabernet Sauvignon from Unshackled, The Prisoner Wine Company, it's an absolute hit. I believe this one, the version that I got, the 2019, I believe it got 91 points, which I did not leave down inside the description, unfortunately. But if you get the 2022 version that is out now, this has the highest score in ranking out of all of them from all of these last few years. The 2022 version has a score of a 92. Let me click on awards and accolades. It says it has 92 points from the Harvest Challenge 2024. And they quote it as having a great personality, good flow, good finish. The Harvest Challenge 2024. And these tasting notes come from as early as 2 months ago, November 2024. So these are quite recent. The people that are ranking this wine that actually bought it from theprisoner.com, theprisonerwinecompany.com, the reviews give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. One of the verified buyers here, Barbara, she says it has a sleek label, which it does. It has kind of like a combination lock thing going on to it. This is what that looks like. You know, it looks like somebody's twisting it to get the correct code. She says it has a sleek label as the title, and she says this Cab Sauv is very mild and way too easy to drink. Boy, do I agree with that. Like I said, this one goes down very, very smooth and easy without much of a fight to it. She gives it 5 stars for the color. This has this dark ruby red to it. You know, it looks like grapes. It looks like it sucked up all those colors and the tannin to get that nice color inside of here. She says it has 5 stars for the color, taste, and great label to boot. So she gave it 5. And then there's another guy inside of here, Randy. He says it's a good find. I have drank Prisoner for many years and love it. Head unshackled for the first time today. Very good. Will drink again. And I agree with him. And I believe that these are helpful reviews. So let me go ahead and leave a thumbs up for both of those, because I completely agree with both of them. I need to go ahead and leave my own review inside of here. Kind of help these guys out a lot. This is a company I would never want to see go under, is the Prisoner Wine Company. I've been satisfied with a lot of their stuff. In fact, I'm going to even go very dangerous with this. I reviewed, let me take it to my YouTube channel real quick on my iPad and look at it. I reviewed the actual Prisoner, the Prisoner Cabernet Sauvignon, the 2019 Prisoner Cabernet Sauvignon with the blue label. And I gave it high regards, high marks. But I'm actually going to say that this one that is probably half the price of that. Let's go ahead and see the price of that. No, this is much less than that. I might have, how much did I pay for that? $90 in Hawaii? I don't know, man. I really don't know. No, $90. I paid $60. So this for 26 USD, the Unshackled Cabernet Sauvignon versus the Prisoner Wine Company Cabernet Sauvignon for 60. This is a much better bang for buck. Not only is it cheaper by more than half the price, but in my personal opinion, okay, my personal opinion, I think it's better than that. I rank it higher than that. So this is absolutely a steal of a deal. If you live inside the United States, wherever you live inside the world, just as long as they have the Prisoner, this is one that you definitely want to check out. I'm going to go ahead and finish off this glass real quick because I rambled enough about this. And there's some other things down here that I got down on the floor that I would like to share with you. That is amazing. That is amazing. It truly is. And my boy, Tim Remington, he said it to me, man. He was sending me some private messages to my phone. He said, hey, I looked at your review of the Unshackled Cabernet Sauvignon, and he said to me something that I already knew. He said, man, you didn't let that sit long enough. You didn't, once you open that bottle, you should have let that sit a lot longer than what you did. I totally agree with him. I completely botched that up, but it is what it is, man. I messed that up, and I'm sorry, and I apologize to you guys. I'm not going to be so reckless and careless inside the future when I do subsequent wine videos. By the way, the next video that you can expect to see on this channel is 100% going to be a bona fide whiskey review of something that I've never opened before. I got bottles and bottles of unopened whiskey, be it Japanese or be it Scotch whiskey, inside the other room that I have yet to open. And I know you guys are waiting on these reviews, and I don't know, man. It feels like I abandoned this channel, which I haven't. I want to try to start making these videos on a weekly basis. I'm not one to make New Year's resolutions, but for this channel, I definitely need to make them, and I have made them. I go so long, in a long span of time, a long duration without uploading content to this channel. And you guys are probably looking at me thinking that, feeling abandoned, like, you know, this guy just doesn't care about us. I'm going to go ahead and unsubscribe from this channel. I'm not going to watch it anymore. And then when I do upload something, it's been so long since the last video, you probably don't even care anymore. I would like to change that in 2025. I need to start uploading videos I want to upload a video once a week. And I think, like what I'm doing now, doing this live video, I think I want to do one live video a week. So, you know, if life doesn't get in the way, because I am going through the motions right now inside of Japan. I'm currently looking for work. But, you know, at nighttime when I'm filming these videos in Japan, which is daytime inside the United States, that's a crazy time to be looking at wine videos. But yeah, morning time inside the United States. But, you know, I'm free at night, so I can get on making this content. But inside the daytime, I'm busy looking for work and doing freelance jobs to pay the bills and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I am very busy inside of my personal life. I also have other channels that I manage a lot better than the Gentleman's Club Whiskey. I have Gentleman Masterclass, which I'm getting ready to revamp that whole channel. I haven't uploaded a video to that in about 7 months, but I'm completely getting ready to do a 180 on that and turn that channel upside down on its head. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a whole reform of that channel. Other channels that I have Running in Japan. This is a brand new channel that I launched just probably a couple to a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago at most. I don't know. But Running in Japan is my newest baby. People are watching those videos with intent, and the views are going crazy on my shoe reviews on that, my running shoe reviews. I think I can grow that channel from 0 to 1,000 subscribers real quick. I'm getting the views. People are loving the content on there. I'm loving making the content on there, so people are watching that. That's kind of where my focus has been on that channel, but I do not want to abandon you guys. For all of the channels that I maintain, especially my big three, Gentleman Masterclass, which is my main one. This channel that you're watching right now, Gentleman's Club Whisky, is a spinoff of Gentleman Masterclass. I don't want to abandon these two. And then the new baby, Running in Japan, which is about, you know, me preparing myself for running inside of a marathon and just doing running shoe reviews and things like that. Intra Japan, I think it's entertaining for the people that are looking at that content. For all three of these channels, which I consider my core channels, I would like to do one live video every week. It could be Friday night. It could be Saturday night. I haven't decided when I want to actually record the live videos. But I would like to do a live once a week. And then I would like to have still continue to do my pre-recorded videos. On this channel, that would be my whiskey reviews and my wine reviews. Next video that you can expect on this channel will 100% be a whiskey review, bona fide. But I have not forgot about the wine people either. I've been delving into wine a lot these days since I've been taking the WSET test and studying for that and such. I want to show you guys some of the wines that I have down here that will be upcoming reviews inside the future. Not in the near future, but not immediately. Let's go ahead and open up this one. This is the Francis Ford Coppola Diamond Collection. This is the red label Zinfandel. This is 2019. I don't know what to expect from this one at all. The reason I bought this is because I like him as a movie director. I drank his wine a few times, but I wasn't really a wine specialist at that time. I wouldn't even consider myself a wine specialist now. But I'm certainly come a long way from where I was to where I am at the immediate moment. Not to go off on a tangent. I drank his wine a few times. I thought it was all right. He has so many different labels and so many different grape varieties. This is the Zinfandel. I'm hoping that this is going to be a good one. I think that this is a grape variety that I like. You know, this is a grape that is inside of I told you guys my favorite is the Prisoner Red Blend. This is a big part of the blend inside of that Prisoner Red Blend. So I'm hoping that this is a grape variety that I really like and that it speaks to me. And that's the whole reason why I bought this one. But primarily I buy the Francis Ford Coppola wines because because I'm just a big fan of his movies and I'm just trying to show support. One thing that he said, this is many years ago, he says that he makes more money from selling wine than he ever has from all of the movies that he made inside of his career, which I do believe. So his wine it's not necessarily flying off the shelf, but it's popular enough to make him a very rich man, keep him inside of business. People are still going out looking for these wines and buying them. The prices have been all over the place. Some are more reasonable than others. I can't remember how much I paid for this. Certainly, it's a lot more. I bought this in Japan. certainly this costs a lot more inside of Japan with after the importation tax and all that and stuff than it does inside of the United States. So, you know, I am paying that price for this, and I hope that I enjoy this one. But this is not necessarily the next wine review, but it's one of them. All right, so this one, Francis Ford Coppola's Zinfandel. Next one, you guys know I've already did a wine review over the 19 Crimes Snoop Dogg Cali Red on this channel. I absolutely adore this wine. This one is very good for the price. It's competing with the Unshackled Cabernet Sauvignon now, which one I like more for the price. The 19 Crimes is definitely cheaper than that. That's $26, the one that I just drank. This one could go anywhere from as low as 12 USD all the way up to $15, which is still a lot more affordable than that, but it's very good. Very good. It's very good. This is one of those ones that when you do open the bottle, you want to try to drink this as fast as possible, because I noticed, unlike this one that I'm drinking, subsequent days when I drink this one is a lot better than it was when I first opened it. The longer you let this one sit, the 19 Crimes, the quality, the taste goes down a lot. So you don't want to let this sit too long, even with the vacuum seal. So I've already reviewed that, but from that same company, this is the next one up. I have to pop the label on this. I might record the video tomorrow, might even record it tonight, but I won't upload it for some time. This is the 19 Crimes Cali Gold. I don't remember the price that I paid for this. This one is a California sparkling wine. This is 11% alcohol by volume. And of course, it comes inside of a 750 milliliter size bottle. Looking at the back label here, got to go ahead and take my glasses off for this one. It says 19 Crimes tells the true story of rule breakers who beat the odds, overcame adversity, and went on to become folk heroes in their society. This spirit lives on today through innovators and culture creators like Cali's own Snoop Dogg. A leader in contemporary pop culture, Snoop embodies the timeless values of the 19 Crimes rogues who came before him. Glasses up. Again, 11% alcohol by volume, and this is 750 milliliters. Let me go ahead and go to the 19 Crimes website, and let's see how much this is. When I go to the 19 Crimes website, sometimes they don't want to show you everything on the website. This is only if you're living overseas. This is only if you're living overseas. So, yeah, I might have to turn on my, what is that thing called? My VPN. UPN, VPN, whatever it's called. So let's click on this. I'm not seeing Snoop Dogg inside of here. Yeah, instead of just turning on my VPN, because that's going to take a little bit of time, let me just type in 19 Crimes. What is the name of this? Cali Gold price. And Google will tell me. It'll give me the exact price. This one costs about $18, give or take. I think I bought mine out of Target the last time that I was inside of Hawaii, but I am looking forward to this one. I'm going to someone's house tomorrow night to celebrate a birthday party. And I think that this might be, you know, since the birthday is kind of a celebratory cause, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pop this one right before I go to the house. Because I like to pop these things on camera, you know. I like to be the first to open it up. I want to pop it on camera, pour a glass, you know, have a taste, do the review. And then, you know, immediately after the review is over, then I'm going to go over to the house and then I'm gonna share the remains of the bottle with everybody else that's there. But I think that's how I'm gonna play it. But you know, that's not bad at all. $18 getting tongue tied here for this. I think that's a pretty good price. So you guys could expect at least 2 more wine reviews coming down the chute. Francis Ford Coppola 19 Crimes sparkling wine. That's what it is, guys. That's what it is. I'm gonna have to get this thing situated for next time, the OBS software, because I would like to be able to do my screen share. I can't do that live, get that set up live on camera as it is at the immediate moment, unfortunately. But I'll get that set up next time. And yeah, this is pretty much, this is a test dry live run on this channel, just to try to get this thing, try to get back inside the habit of running this software again. I look pretty good, man. Look at me right there. I'm looking pretty good. Anyways, I would like to thank you guys for watching. Salute to you wherever you may be out inside the world. If you guys are drinking, make sure that you drink responsibly. And as always, gentlemen, you guys know what to do. Keep it classy. I'm out. Let's go ahead and stop this thing.